We find insects, caterpillars, snakes, rabbits, cats, flowers, leaves, soil, and air. And in the jungle we find tigers, lions and elephants. All of them have their own importance. We feel various effects even if any of these components is missing. All these are the components of environment. Biotic and abiotic components together form the ecosystem. Biotic components include producers, herbivores, predators and decomposers. Plants produce their food with the help of solar energy and store it. Herbivores and predators depend on others for their food. Herbivores depend only on plants. Carnivores depend only on other animals. There are some animals that depend on both plants and animals called omnivores. For example, humans. Decomposers get their nutrition from food waste, dead animals and plants. For example, the earthworm. Environment is a broad concept. It includes many biotic, abiotic, natural and man-made factors. There are two main types of environments. One is natural environment and the other is man-made environment. Natural environment consists of air, atmosphere, water, land, living organisms, etc. Biotic components include producers and herbivores and carnivores. Plants are producers. They make their own food, but animals depend directly or indirectly on plants. The biotic components have continuous interaction among themselves. They are related to each other in some or the other way. The man-made environment affects the natural environment directly or indirectly. Ecological science is the study of interactions among the biotic and abiotic components. Biotic components or plants and animals interact with abiotic components like air, water and soil. Abiotic components include many natural cycles like carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle, oxygen cycle. These cycles maintain the balance of the environment. The unit used for ecological science is called an ecosystem. The environment we live in includes many ecosystems. From a very small pond or the whole earth are all ecosystems. Biotic and abiotic factors occupying a definite geographical area and their interactions collectively constitute the ecosystem. All components are important in the ecosystem. Food producing plants, animals like rabbits, deer that depend on plants are important in this ecosystem. In order to keep their number in check, predators or wild animals like tigers and lions also play an important role in the ecosystem. When plants and animals die, the caterpillars and insects living on them or the decomposers are also part of the ecosystem. Components of the ecosystem are dependent on each other. Therefore, we can notice various food chains in nature. For example, frog is dependent on a grasshopper, snake depends on the frog, hawk depends on snake, and fungus lives on dead hawks. This is called a food chain. There are many such food chains in nature, and the natural balance is maintained due to these food chains.